Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can turn tire kickers into cold hard cash using the CRM. First of all, what is a tire kicker? A tire kicker is someone who might appear to be interested in buying something and asks a lot of questions, but ultimately does not buy anything. And there could be a number of different reasons why this person does not buy right away. But the thing is that their problem still exists. Sometimes small businesses can get in the habit of exerting all their energy and time towards the new leads or the hot leads that come through onto their desk. And sometimes they tend to forget about the old leads. This can be a big mistake. You just don't want to abandon those old leads. So you should know by now how to set a contact sales status. So when you first get a contact in, they're going to be marked maybe as new lead or prospect. And as they move throughout the sales cycle, their sales status is going to change. So they might start out as a new lead, but then ultimately they might become, maybe customer, maybe prospect, warm lead. And if they have no contact at all, further down the line, that might become a dead lead. So it's always a good idea to reach out to those contacts that have a sales status as maybe dead leads. So if I'm in my contacts database, there's a number of different ways we can reach out to these old leads, if you want to call them that. One way would be to set up a broadcast email where we can segment our CRM contacts database to find our dead leads. So if I came in here, I ran a filter search, I could do something like choose sales status contains dead lead. If you had dead leads marked in your database, you could certainly bring them up and we could send out a broadcast email to them. We could also set up long-term drip campaigns. So we know by now how to set up a drip campaign, and drip campaigns are great, especially if you're using it to reach out to new leads and prospects to help educate them and help to turn them into buying customers. But drip campaigns can also work great for reaching out and staying in front of old leads as well. So something we might do, when we set up a drip campaign, we're going to alter it a little bit. You can see that I have this drip campaign going out to my prospects here, and you can see the frequency of which it's going out. So it's going out on day 1, 3, 5, 9, 14, 21, and 31. It'd be a great idea to have another drip campaign set up so that after these 31 days, you're not just completely forgetting about them. So something we could do here, we could create a new drip campaign. We could give it a name. We obviously choose the time which we want it to go out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the frequency a little bit. So first thing we would do obviously is create the emails themselves. So once we have those emails created and saved into the media library, then we can get to this point right here. So we would just go ahead and we would choose our delay. And remember, this delay is triggered off of how many days after they're added to the CRM. So this first drip campaign I have here gets done with all 7 emails after 31 days. So if I wanted this next drip campaign to start up, I could do something like, okay, so 30 days, maybe on day 60, that first email will go out for this new drip campaign. Maybe we give them some time in between, so we give them a month in between. Then you would just choose the email and then add another drip campaign. So that's 60. Maybe we did 80 after that, and then so on. One way I really like to hone in on the contacts who tend to become tire kickers is using what we call the delivery filter. The delivery filter is great. It allows you to follow up with contacts based on an action that they take or don't take. So for example, I sent out a broadcast email to 3,000 contacts. 2 weeks go by, and after that I want to send a follow-up email, but only to the ones that didn't read the first one. This is where I use the delivery filter. So in this adjustments area, if I hit that adjustments bar, it gives me a number of options here, but the one we're looking for is this delivery filter. Well, I'm just going to set this example up here. I'm going to go all contacts, only, let's say were sent but did not read, and then you choose the broadcast. So remember, for this example, I sent out a broadcast to 3,000 people. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select that one that was on September 15th here. So what it's doing is it's going to find all the contacts that were sent that email but didn't read it. So out of those 3,000 contacts, it's going to give me 2,224 contacts. These are the ones that did not read that first broadcast. This is going to allow me to follow up with those people again, maybe with the same email, because they didn't read the first one. You can see we have a number of options here in this delivery filter. We can choose the contacts that were, all the contacts that were sent that broadcast, were not sent that broadcast. We can choose all the contacts that read that broadcast. We can choose what we just used for an example, were sent but did not read. We also have the ability to filter out people that just clicked. Maybe there was a link inside that email. So if anybody clicked on that, we can filter those people out. Or we can filter out the people that were sent but did not click. But it really allows you to find out the people that aren't reading your emails so that you can continue to follow up with those people. So now that you know how to use these features in the CRM, you will have no problem turning tire kickers into buying customers.